Do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Welcome to this Sunday afternoon edition of the NBA here on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Denver Nuggets here at Ball Arena. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ayo Dosunmu.
And suddenly, his feel for the three-point shot has left him. It's been a tough go the past 5 games. The percentage from long range not close to what it was earlier, but he's not going to give up on it, and he'll try to get it going here tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for Denver, in at the guard spots, Murray and Brown. Jokic is out there with Cameron Johnson. And it's Strother in at the 3 slot. And it's going to be the Nuggets off the tip. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
Now, here's Johnson. Brown, the bounce pass. Johnson with a screen on McDaniel. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Strother. McDaniel's defending. DiVincenzo against Murray. Outside Edwards. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
And guys, there's really a fine line between being aggressive and being out of control. In that one, they crossed the line.
You have got to be a low-mistake team in today's NBA, because once those turnovers start piling up, you're giving your opponent too many extra looks.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels from outside the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And here is Murray. Back to Brown. Johnson, the pass to Brown. Murray down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. Jokic, no good.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Edwards. DiVincenzo with it. What a tremendous game he played against the Clippers. Edwards drives in, and Edwards slams it in.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
Now, here's Johnson. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. DiVincenzo against Murray. Pass to Edwards. Now McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards.
3 points.
Yes, McDaniels has made himself a legitimate option from three-point territory. What a look there.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray outside. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Hasn't made one yet. Hits the three-point bomb.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
There's the screen. The three from Johnson. Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Randall with the bucket.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Murray against DiVincenzo. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
A moment now to see the numbers for Jokic. He's averaging 28 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
Jones checked in for Denver. Osumu, he's checked in for Minnesota. Pass to DiVincenzo. Here is Edwards. The three. Johnson with the rebound. Here's Brown. Lays it up off the glass. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. And stolen by Murray. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Jokic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And if you were to assemble a first-team all-second rounders, Jokic would be a shoo-in.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Greg, I think now is when we really see the value of depth as teams prepare for the playoffs.
It always helps when you can spread out your minutes, prevent stars from being overworked, and diminish the risk of injury.
And Jokic drops them both. I'm told now by our producer, do we have them, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, a new ownership group taking over for the Timberwolves, but there remains a commitment to continuity on the basketball side. And while creating a replacement for the league's second oldest arena is a priority, they've made it clear their commitment is to remain in Minnesota.
You'll love to hear it. All right, Shams, we thank you for the report. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, Nikola Jokic is a family man through and through. He said, quote, "Basketball is not the main thing in my life and probably never will be. And to be honest, I like it because I have something more at home, something that's more important than basketball." Guys, back to you.
Some good perspective. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. Here's Jones, following the basket by Julius Randle. Johnson, wide open, he fires. And another miss by Denver. Timberwolves leading by 9. And here is DiVincenzo. Still without a basket. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Johnson, the pass to Murray. Shot clock at 6. And a missed layup.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Cam Johnson picks one up. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, you just watch Anthony Edwards continue to progress. This guy gets better and better every year.
Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Murray. And Edwards drops them both. And every team is trying to ward off or recover from injuries. So, Doris, how much separation is there with regards to team training staffs?
Now, this is a great question, Kevin, and I think one of the things it highlights is how important every member of your staff is, from your head coach to the assistant coaches, down to the training staff. An 82-game season will challenge any medical staff. They are invaluable to your organization.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's highlight the shooting guard position now and see which among them have averaged the most points in the second half of the season. Anthony Edwards on top.
And it's his explosiveness that jumps right out at you. I mean, he exploits gaps in the defense better than any player in the league. If there's an opening, he'll find it.
Yeah, I mean, he is an opportunistic scorer. I mean, he cashes in on every chance he gets. A lot of fun watching him just toying with opposing defenses, as long as you're not the player who has to guard him.
And let's toss it over now to the sideline for a report on Jaden McDaniel. Allie, what have they told you?
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's an injury that may have sidelined some players, but they've cleared him to return. I'm sure he'll be playing through some pain, but he'll try to get through it.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
Here's Pickett after the basket by Minnesota. Brown feeling out a bit. Hardaway from outside. Julius Randle with the rebound.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. McDaniels, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Here's Valanciunas. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Valanciunas with a screen on McDaniel. Back to Valanciunas. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hardaway. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Timberwolves leading by 18. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Well, I spoke with the head coach for the Nuggets. His team is facing off with the Ant-Man, Anthony Edwards. As far as how they plan to defend him, Coach said it'll be a team effort. They plan to rotate who has him defensively, and Coach's words were, Ant is so special. You have to guard him with the numbers. Kevin?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Pickett. McDaniels defending. Brown with the screen on McDaniels. Pickett passes to Hardaway. The Nuggets with another miss.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
To the middle, here's Randall, and Randall throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Now here's Valanciunas. Nothing on the board. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Hardaway, no good.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
McDaniels passes to Gobert.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Here's Pickett. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Valanciunas passes to Pickett. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Timberwolves leading by 22. Now here's DiVincenzo. For 3, Edwards. Pass to Pickett. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Valanciunas, defended by Gobert. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
When Valanciunas forces the issue like that, he is really tough to handle. He does a good job drawing contact.
For Denver, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And the first one at the line is good.
And a bruising, fundamentally sound big man. Valanciunas is a throwback. More importantly, he's willing to play whatever role is asked of him.
Both shots good from the stripe. Minnesota leading by 20. Now DiVincenzo. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. And with as many three-pointers as they bring, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Bruce Brown is out there with Jones. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Hardaway. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Denver getting going here in the second. And Edwards slams it in.
Every aspect of Anthony Edwards' game is on display. This guy has been cooking from the outset.
Pass to Jones. Outside And here's Valanciunas, guarded by Reed. No good from Valanciunas.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Reed with a screen on Murray. McDaniels, and finished off by McDaniel.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
One shot.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
Round with it. McDaniels picks him up. Outside Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. Hardaway for 3. Rebound Minnesota. DiVincenzo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Reed with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Edwards driving in, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Minnesota shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Here's Murray. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. And Jones has it in the corner. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Pass to Reed. Launches a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Reed's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Holmes checked in. Denver calls timeout. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. On the wing, Murray. Defended by DiVincenzo. Holmes setting the pick for Hardaway. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
And he hits the first of 3.
And you gotta love a vet like Tim Hardaway Jr. He knows the game well, knows how to go out there and produce for his team.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Denver. Second free throw, no good. And he nails the 3rd.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
DiVincenzo kicks to Reed. Randall outside. Reed with a screen for Randall. Clock at 6.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Julius Randle taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Randall.
Julius Randle has been a consistent producer in this league for a long time. This guy, an absolute matchup nightmare.
Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. Both free throws good from Randall.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Murray the pass to Jokic. Brown outside. Jones for 3. And another miss by Denver.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
DiVincenzo with it. Pass to Edwards for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Edwards got 8 here in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Nuggets have gotten used to success. Nikola Jokic said, quote, winning is a lifestyle for us. It's really good when you're winning. Everybody's happy. Everybody wants to play. Everybody is buying into the system. I was here when we were losing, so I do not want to go back to that. Guys?
They're sure good with him in the lineup. Okay, thank you, Allie. Jokic against Reed. Jokic with the bucket. Jokic has got 8 points.
And they're just trusting his instincts. How about Jokic late in the shot clock?
Reed with a screen on Murray. DiVincenzo with it. Hardaway picks him up. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nuggets with some changes. Johnson comes in for Brown. And Christian Brown subbed in for Hardaway. And a change for the Timberwolves. Gobert, he's checked in for Naz Reid. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Murray. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And there's an aggression to Murray's game, willing to battle there for the bucket.
And never Greg an all-star, but he is a star. Jamal Murray can flat out play.
And he's had his hurdles to overcome with injury over the years, but he's never one to shrink from a challenge, and he remains a prolific shot creator.
Edwards, no good. Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Clippers. And the shot goes in. He has 5.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Brown against Edwards. It's stolen by Jones. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
I mean, shades of Vlade Divac there. Jokic is one of the best passing bigs playing in the game today.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. To end the drought, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Jokic with a screen on Randall. And the basket by Jones.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
DiVincenzo against Murray. It's Edwards on the wing. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. Pass to Brown. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Denver Nuggets. On Monday, they'll be taking on Lauri Markkanen and the Utah Jazz. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers.
And you know for that matchup with New York,
That's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Jones, and it's Brown in for Murray. Offensive rebound, Jokic on the foul.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Randall passes to Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
We've seen this before, folks. Anthony Edwards takes it right at the defense, and they have to get physical with him.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. Guy plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And it's Joe Ingles in for Julius Randle. And Edwards drops them both. And so Brown will bring it up for the Nuggets. It's off to Utah after this game where they'll face the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Brown, the pass to Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Reid. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Left side, Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
DiVincenzo against Hardaway. Good on the 3-point shot. Hardaway's got 8 points.
And getting going here in the second quarter, his second 3-pointer of the game.
DiVincenzo against Brown. And here's Edwards. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
Pass to Jokic. The shot, no good. Reid with the defensive effort.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Now Edwards. McDaniels outside. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And there's Edwards on the assist by McDaniels. Edwards got 34.
And he wasn't sure he could keep up the pace he set from 3-point range in that first, but boy, has he ever.
Jokic sets the screen for Hardaway. No good on the 3.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Outside Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Jokic. Johnson outside. Jokic a screen to stop the run. They get it back. There's Brown with the 3. And no good that time.
I mean, come on, jack that one in the face of some strong defense. You got to think twice about that next time.
McDaniels outside. DiVincenzo with the screen on Brown. Brown against Edwards. And he slams it down right on top of Cameron Johnson.
How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Brown finds Johnson. Jokic with the screen on McDaniels. Here's Johnson. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by Minnesota.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's DiVincenzo. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Mr. Springy athlete, Dante DiVincenzo's got some hops.
Pass to Hardaway. Johnson outside. Here's Jokic. Reed with the defensive effort. For 3, Edwards. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We'll return shortly.
They're thinking about a shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
I obviously love watching them. Everyone enjoys good offense, right?
Yeah, played the right way. I can't think of a more beautiful game in all of sports. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
I think for the Timberwolves, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately. The question is, how do they get back to the top? How do they recapture that magic? I think it starts with raising the intensity level. Become more aggressive, night after night, fight after fight. Aggressive is right.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got McDaniels, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Bones Highland. Then it's Joe Ingles, and it's Reed in its center. Here's Ingles, and the shot goes in. Ingles has got the first field goal of the second half for the Timberwolves.
Joe Ingles has a great feel for understanding when to shoot the jump shot or when to attack off the bounce. That is not bashful right there.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. This one for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Well, looking at Cam Johnson, Doris, what are your thoughts on the evolution of his career?
I mean, so much yet to be decided, Kevin, because when he came in, people thought he would be the prototypical role player, just a 3-and-D guy. But as he's matured, he's shown some high-volume scoring threat to him. So how this plays out will be interesting.
Johnson outside. There's a screen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Outside, Reed from deep. Buries it from three-point range. Reed's got 8.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Jokic with the screen on DiVincenzo. Shoots from the baseline. Murray, good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
To the wing right side. Highland passes to DiVincenzo. Pass to Ingles. There's the 3. No good that time. The Nuggets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Now here's Murray. Johnson outside. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
Jones checked in for Denver. And then for Minnesota. Randall's checked in for Joe Ingles. Dosunmu comes in for McDaniels. And it's Mike Conley in for Dante DiVincenzo.
And what you love about Murray, you can count on him when the game is on the line. He's one of the most confident players in our league.
Pass to Dosunmu. Randall a screen on Johnson. Here's Dosunmu. And it goes down 2 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Jokic high post. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires from way outside. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. Out to the right wing. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Murray's got 6 assists now in the game. Conley feeling it out. On the wing, Dosunmu. Off target from three-point range. Nuggets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And the basket by Jones.
Tremendous lead pass. Boy, that makes your teammates happy, folks.
Outside Conley. On the wing, Dosunmu. Reed with a screen on Murray. Outside, Reed. The 3 trains the three-pointer. Reed's got 6 here in this quarter.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Jokic a screen. And a deep 3 from Murray. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Minnesota's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Highland against Brown. Back to Highland. Pass to Dosunmu. Over Johnson. Dosunmu's shot is off. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Jones with the stuff.
Boy, what a sweet pass. That one on time and on target.
The Timberwolves have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Conley dishes to Randall. Back to Conley. Four on the clock. Pass to Dosunmu. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 6 points for Dosunmu. Johnson outside. Jones sets the pick for Johnson. Fires the 3. Traps in the tray. Johnson's got 5 points so far.
Cam Johnson has had a smooth stroke from the moment he got to the league. Boy, that's pretty.
Pass to Highland. Outside Conley. Back to Highland. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Highland's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Murray down low. Covered by Conley. Now Brown. Here's Murray. The putback. Jokic on the follow.
Oh, great effort. They're fighting for that loose ball. Joker continues to attack the offensive glass.
Outside Conley. Pass to Dosunmu. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray with it. And it's Reed picking him up. That's good from Johnson on the assist by Murray. Murray's got his 8th assist in the game. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Joe Ingles is checked in for Minnesota. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Julius Randle.
Yeah, his impact on the glass is drifting downward. You know, sometimes as a player, your focus shifts. You redirect your energy toward other phases of the game. And that could be what's happening here. But obviously, it's a bit of a concern going forward.
Back to Dosunmu. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. Pass to Jokic. Back to Johnson. And here is Murray. Over Conley. Murray, good. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Conley kicks to Reed. Back to Conley. Ingles with a screen on Murray. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. Certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. Number 5, the Nuggets.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
Now here's Brown. Still yet to score. Hardaway, no good. Outside Conley. Pass to Dosunmu. No good on the triple. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Here's Jones. A fader. Made that one. It's his 7th of the contest. 7 for 15 from the floor.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Now Conley.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. His last 10 games, he's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Free throw good, Conley.
I think Mike Conley historically will always be part of the grit and grind mentality where he spent his career in Memphis, but this guy's skill set allows him to fit in with any organization.
Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's Pickett. He's defended by Highland. Hardaway, that's a 2-pointer, and Denver again with the bucket. Timberwolves have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. On the wing, Dosunmu.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
They set the pick. Off target with his three.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Jones, the pass to Pickett. Back to Jones. Brown wide open. He fires. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Brown's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Pass to Highland. Outside Conley. Back to Highland. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Highland's got 6.
How about Highland's confidence to respond to the three from the other side? Big time.
Valanciunas dishes to Hardaway. 6 on the shot clock. It's Jones on the wing. Over Ingles. Jones, no luck. The Timberwolves shooting it quite well in this third quarter, 53%, and the offense is rolling.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Brown, the pass to Hardaway. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. He's got 12.
Well, don't get caught up in the long-range shooting. Hardaway Jr. has that in-between game. Really nice shot.
Now here is Conley. Defense is right there. It's stolen by Jones. Here's Pickett. Scoreless thus far. Hardaway with it. Valanciunas with a screen on Ingles. Up in time. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Timberwolves ahead, running away with it. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr., Jones is out there with Brown. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Murray in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
This guy came over from Lithuania with an ability to play pick-and-roll basketball, and he's only gotten better during his time in the NBA.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves leading by 23. Randall passes to DiVincenzo. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps It'll be the last time we see it happen.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. No good with the triple. An even 3-on-3 break. Jones against Randall. Murray looking around. Valanciunas sets a screen for Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Goes up on the wing. No good from Valanciunas. Minnesota leading by 23. Gobert the screen. Edwards passes to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
How quickly does Rudy Gobert move off the screen? His mobility makes him a tough cover in the pick and roll.
Murray outside. Shoots over DiVincenzo. The Nuggets with another miss.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Count that one.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Pass to Valanciunas. Outside Hardaway. Valanciunas with a screen on Edwards. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
So much of the NBA is about pick and roll opportunities, and who better than Jonas Valanciunas to roll to the cup?
Right side, Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So, Doris, when it comes to punishing flopping, the acronym is STEM. And you can walk us through this. STEM.
That's right, Kevin. Secondary, theatrical, embellished movements. Players are always going to embellish contact because they want to make sure the official sees it. What the league doesn't want are the flailing pirouettes, the exaggeration or feigning of contact. Those actions will be penalized. Boy, the aggressive move by Anthony Edwards, and he gets exactly what he wants. He draws the contact.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And the other thing, guys, credit their game plan. They've been getting the looks they want, and they are executing at a high level.
Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. And the second free throw, good. And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's DiVincenzo. He doesn't hit that one.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Randall against Jones. Jokic with the screen on Randall. Here's Jones. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
Outside Edwards. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Jokic on top. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase.
Randall with some nice D.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards. After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
McDaniels on the wing. Back to DiVincenzo. Just 4 to shoot. There's the drive. Rebound by Murray. The Nuggets shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. And the shot goes down.
Oh, this is why guys love playing with Bruce Brown. Such a selfless guy. How about that pass?
Hardaway against Edwards. McDaniels outside. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. That's 10 points for Jaden McDaniels.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Steps back. Murray down low. Defended by DiVincenzo. Jones, no luck.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
Edwards drawing the double team. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drills it from outside.
3 points.
DiVincenzo's got 5 points now this quarter. Murray outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Randall a screen on Murray. And Randall throws it down.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
Jokic on top, defended by Gobert. Jokic kicks to Hardaway. Jokic inside. Gobert on him. Jokic with the bucket.
Oh, the Joker taking over. He's had his way offensively, making it look easy.
To the paint, Jokic with the steal. Murray against McDaniels. Jokic with the screen on McDaniels. Murray. Bank shot, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
DiVincenzo passes to Randall. Jokic against Gobert. Another shot. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts.
They throw good, Murray.
And what I like about Murray is how he just goes at you. He doesn't hold back on either end and uses his motor to wear you down.
And so Murray nails both of them. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Edwards, good.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
Brown against Edwards. Brown, the pass to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Gobert with the block.
Boy, you have to be careful. If Gobert is in the zip code, folks, this is a great shot blocker.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you'd think, and we know his presence at the rim.
First free throw is good. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Brown's shot is off. Timberwolves have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Edwards can't hit. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Pass to Johnson. Denver passing it around. And Jokic gets it to go. 20 points for Jokic.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
It's Edwards on the wing. McDaniels a screen on Brown. And got it! Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Oh, that's just too easy for Jokic. This is why defensively you've got to get him away from the basket.
Pass to McDaniels. Launches it. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Edwards got his 7th assist in the game. Murray kicks to Johnson. Gobert against Jokic. And here is Murray. Kicks it out to Johnson. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
That's breathing a huge sigh of relief, guys. They're on their way to a win here, avoiding losing all 4 games of the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, he makes it look easy, almost like he was just hanging out in the gym practicing today. That's how good it was.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Murray outside. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Rudy, you guys came to play tonight. Can you talk about the motivation right from the opening tip?
We just wanted to have a good defensive game, you know, come out ready and make sure we communicate and run back, because these guys are very talented, and we did a great job.
The communication paid off. Thanks so much.
As always, Allie, we appreciate it. And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.